Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Saturday workout. We're going to do a benchmark hero workout today named Badgers, and we do need stinking Badgers in our lives. This is a relatively tough workout with relatively high number of reps. So think about that as you plan your workout out. If you're a relatively new member and you're intimidated by 90 pull-ups and 90 squat cleans, I want you to still try to do a version of this workout, but we would just say cut the reps in half, change the movement to a ring row. So we'd do like 3 rounds of say 15 cleans, maybe power cleans, some power cleans, some squat cleans, and maybe 15 ring rows, or like say 10 jumping pull-ups and 10 ring rows or something like that, and then a 400-meter run, or 4 to 8 minutes of cardio, something like that. We can adapt this to anybody so that it is an appropriate workout, and the benefit of that is you have this benchmark to go back to the next time Badger pops up in say another 6 months. You'll say like, oh, I'm so much stronger, I'm so much faster, I'm also better looking and more intelligent, and I can do something different on this workout maybe, okay? All right, so the warm-up is very simple. It's just 2 rounds, 2 minutes of warm-up pace cardio, some big arm circles to get the arms loosened up, a handful of burpees, right? And then a handful of forward somersaults just to get the vestibular system warmed up. Get your brain cooking, your nervous system cooking, because the squat clean is a relatively neurologically complex movement that has some fast moving parts to it. So I want you to be at your best, get all the cylinders firing correctly in the brain when we do this one. All right, and then the very last thing is some practice warm-up squat cleans. But anytime I do squat cleans, I start off by just picking the bar up and doing a little freestyle with it, of working on the elbows, working on my front rack position, sitting down in the bottom of the squat, getting through all of the different positions that I'm gonna have to go through. And I go slow in the beginning because I know that when I go fast, I don't want that to be the first time that I experience those positions, okay? So after I've done that initial little function check of all my different pieces and parts, then I'll do a handful of reps of the full squat clean movement, right? Lightweight first round, medium weight second round, and then a handful of reps after that at my competition weight or my workout weight before we get started. Okay, and the weight on this one, it is 30 reps per round, but the weight is 95-65. So what you should interpret from that is that it is not meant to be a super heavy weight or even a medium weight. This should be like 20 to 30% of your 1 rep max. So don't use that as a license to say like, oh, I could do 65, but I'm just gonna do 25 pounds because Matt said 20 to 30%. But think about this as like a light medium weight that you can cycle pretty quickly for relatively large sets, okay? The other movement is pull-up. So this is another one that's kind of semi-negotiable on how hard the resistance is based on what you wanna get out of it. But no matter what we do, we wanna start with arms straight and the body hanging under the bar, and at the top we want to have the chin over the bar, right? And the only one I wouldn't do today is a lot of like heavy strict pull-ups where I can only get a few reps at a time. We want, similar to the light to medium weight on the squat cleans, I want the resistance on the pull-ups to be light to medium, something I want you to be able to do for 8, 12, 15 reps at a crack without stopping, right? So maybe a combination of jumping pull-ups and band assisted pull-ups, or jumping pull-ups and regular kipping pull-ups, or ring rows. Those are the types of things that we should be looking at for today, and gauge it based on your personal resistance with that exercise, okay? So and the only rule there is whatever it is that you're gonna choose, make sure you think about the total number. So I'm thinking about 90 in my head of like, how are 90 pull-ups gonna go? If I get to like round number 3 and I'm doing singles and doubles, that's probably too much resistance. I need to pick something where I can, break off 5, 8, 9 reps and then take a break and then resume reps, okay? Every round, even when I'm fatigued, okay? All right, that's the philosophy for this one, but it is a longer duration, higher volume workout with a gymnastic element, with a weightlifting element, with a cardiovascular element, so it's beautiful, standard, like CrossFit stuff that we do. It's a fun workout, and that's it, all right? 3 rounds of that and you're done. Hope you guys had a great week, and I will see you on Monday.